major problems we all face are identity crisis and self-doubt. And self-doubt especially plagues us women. So, what advice can you give us?
Doubt is a very good thing. Only a fool is dead sure of everything. You know? Only idiots are dead sure of what they're doing. Either you must be an idiot or you must be a fanatic, then you're dead sure. Otherwise, every moment there's a doubt about everything. It's a good way to live.
Doesn't it conflict with confidence, self-confidence?
See, we'll come to that. Doubt means you have an active intelligence, constantly looking at everything of all possibilities, because there is nothing here in the world which is 100% yes or 100% no. You're always looking for pluses and minuses and seeing how to gather more pluses and act. Is there 100% plus in the world or is there 100% minus in the world? There's no such thing. Is there anybody here who is 100% plus or 100% minus? Absolutely wonderful and absolutely nasty? No, they are like that. So, this is always there. Only thing is, doubt is good. You must encourage doubt within yourself. Otherwise, you will either become a fanatic or a fool, thinking you have attained to certainty. No, doubt is good, but you must be joyfully confused, okay? If you get confused, you make yourself miserable, that's the problem. If you're joyfully confused like me, you have no issue. Because you constantly nurtured confusion. Now, out of that, after much doubt and considering everything in the universe, slowly clarity arises. Now you talked about confidence. Confidence is a terrible thing because confidence means without clarity you have attained to certainty. Confidence is the first step towards fanatism. You will see nobody is as confident as a fanatic, isn't it? Because you become a one-track mind, you never question yourself, you never question your actions, you never question your thoughts and emotions. You just become certain. So, this kind of certainty is of no use. This will come because you believe something. You simply believe something. Believing something gives you confidence, but not clarity. But you will walk through the world, negotiate this world well, only when there is clarity, not when there is confidence. Confidence is a way of blundering through life. See, right now, if you want to walk through, let's say one of the rows between two rows, let's say your vision is not clear, but you have confidence, what will you do? Hello, please tell her. If somebody whose vision is not clear walks through one of these two… between these two rows, what will they do? They will step on everybody's feet, but they're confident. Right now, this is what is happening. People who believe in absolutism about everything, they are confident. They know they're doing the right thing and going to heaven. It doesn't matter what horrendous things they create. Yes or no? They are dead sure. I'm sorry, they're not dead, unfortunately. They are so sure that they are going straight to heaven. They know in which direction heaven is, you know, here, here. But the planet is round, you're sitting approximately at probably 12 degrees latitude and it's spinning, so if you look up, inevitably you're looking up in the wrong direction, that is not something that they will consider. They know this is the way to heaven, but the earth is spinning, always pointing in the wrong direction, isn't it? But they are dead sure because they believe this is it. So confidence is a very bad thing that's been nurtured in people. What you need is clarity. Clarity needs working upon yourself. It will not come simply like that. That you express doubt about everything and consider constantly, slowly clarity will arise out of that. Because you see clearly, you have clarity. Confidence, you don't have to see clearly. Just like that, you believe you're right, then you're confident. Confidence is a terrible substitute for clarity. Please bring clarity into your lives. If you are a confident… oh, you're not an engineering manager.
Management.
If you're a confident manager without clarity, you will be a blundering fool with people. Yes, but if you have clarity, you don't have to claim you're a manager. Everybody will line up behind you to ask what to do next because they see clarity in you.
Thank you, Sadhguru. My next question is on courage or bravery. As a child, I've always heard that three important aspects of life are education, wealth, and courage. In Tamil, we say kalvi, selvam, viram. So as students of IT Madras, the education aspect is taken care. We also believe that the wealth part will be taken care once we graduate from IT Madras. Courage becomes a question mark. Could you give us some insights on courage?
See, when you do something beyond a little bit of reason, you call it courageous. But when somebody else does the same thing, we think he's stupid, he's risking his life, okay? When we step back from something, we call it caution. When somebody else step back, we say he's a coward. So this courage business is a very relative thing. What is courage, what is not courage? The question is just this. There are some people who are capable of walking into situations without knowing a thing about it, okay? But whether they can walk out of it or not is a big question mark. Again, I'm going back to the same thing. If you had absolute clarity about everything, you would know how to act in that situation or whatever that is. And you would largely know the consequence of that action. If it is a calculated effort and you took the action, it may succeed, it may not succeed, because there are many factors that you could have overlooked. But if you had enough clarity, the chances of success are much, much better. But if you just have this viram in you too much, okay? And you took steps because you're courageous. When things don't work, others will see that it was the stupidest thing to do. So you must understand, you will be attributed with all kinds of qualities, positive qualities, as long as you're successful. The moment you fail, people will see the same things that they said was courageous, they will say after 5 years, he is an utter fool. What a thing he has done to himself and to everybody. So the important thing is, the purpose of human action is success. It doesn't matter whether it's a big thing or a small thing that you do. If you… don't torture the children, huh? If you take any kind of action which produces positive result, then people say you're intelligent, all right? Maybe you're not, maybe it was just chance, but they will say you're intelligent because most of the world is not able to recognize anything other than success. It is not the best way to live, but that is the reality. This is what we have done to life, that we are too much result-oriented, not process-oriented. If our processes are right, results will come. But because we are in such a hurry for results, we are too result-oriented. Because of that, we build these kind of cities, which no process, only I built my house, you built your house, everybody appreciated, clapped their hands and said, oh, he has gotten his own house. It's a disaster for the city, but I got my own house, all right? So, this excessively success-oriented society is dangerous because we will miss all the processes, we'll bypass processes and do things. Ad hoc, it may succeed. See, anything will succeed 50% of the time, even if you don't know what the hell you're doing. Yes. If you're playing cricket, with your eyes closed also, if you swing the bat, you may hit it, all right? So 50% of the time, lot of things may happen by chance, but that is not what young people should depend on. You must build a process within yourself which is reliable. It doesn't matter, somebody approves it, disapproves it, whether the world approves it or disapproves it, whether it appreciates or depreciates, it doesn't matter. You built a solid process for yourself that it's always reliable for you. If you do this, if there's an opportunity in the world, maybe it'll become a big success, otherwise maybe it will be something like that, but you will have the beauty of always standing on firm ground within yourself, never struggling with anything that happens to you in your life. This is what you must build. Success in the world will come depending upon what the world is ready for. I was the same person 40 years ago, but at that time, everybody thought I'm no good. But today, they think I'm a great mystic, yogi, nonsense, whatever, okay? Not because they experience who I am, because everywhere it's recognized, they are also clapping their hands, that's all. So what the flock says, it doesn't matter. Have you built an appropriate process which has absolute integrity within itself, and clarity is the basis of your process. If you have done this, it doesn't matter whether the world accepts you or not. You are successful, because as a human being, you're successful. You're successful in the world or not depends on what the world is ready for right now.